I tried to drink it away. I tried to put one in the air. I tried to dance it away. I tried to change it with my hair. I ran my credit card bill up. Thought a new dress would make it better. I sexed it away. I worked it away. I read it away. Away. But it's like cranes in the sky. Sometimes I don't want to feel those metal clouds. It's like cranes in the sky. Sometimes I don't want to feel those metal clouds. Music has a way of finding me when I don't have the words. It has a way of going into secret spaces that I hide from everyone else so that I stay really, really safe, really, really hidden, really, really covered up so that my nakedness, the residue of my pain, my trauma, my disappointment, my fears don't show up, especially when music is written by particular women who open their mouths and tell my story. A similar woman who has a song that tells my story. Her name is Nina Simone, and she said, "My skin is black." She said, "My arms are long. My hair is woolly." She said, "My back is strong. Strong enough to take the pain. Inflicted again and again. What do they call me? My name is on Sarah. My name is on Sarah. My skin is yellow. My hair is long. Between two worlds, I do belong. She said, "My father was rich and white. He forced my mother late one night. What do they call me? My name is Saffronia. My name is Saffronia." She said, "My skin is tan. My hair is fine. My hips invite you, yeah. My mouth is wine. Whose little girl am I? Anyone who has money to buy. What do they call me? My name is Sweet Thing. My name is Sweet Thing. She said, my skin is brown. My manner is tough. I'll kill the first mother I see. My life has been rough. I'm awfully bitter these days because my parents were slaves. What do they call me? My name is, y'all know it, Peaches. So many women's stories in that song, so much so that I get lost up in it. That I feel traumas that I know came from my mother before me, who was murdered when I was 1. Traumas that came from her mother before her. Scars that I'm still working to heal 5 years later, some 30 years later. But my favorite story of all is of the late, great Maya Angelou. See, Maya Angelou was a young girl who was molested and raped as a little girl by her mother's boyfriend. And she told her brother, who told her family. And her family did something about it. And he went to jail after being found guilty, but only for 1 day. They only locked her abuser up for 1 day and he was let out. And once he was let out, he was murdered. And young Maya was so distraught that her speaking could get somebody killed. She felt so guilty about saying something about her pain that she stopped speaking because she said, my voice can kill people. And so Maya was quiet for 5 years. Maya didn't speak for 5 years. I mean, nothing. I mean, she would not say anything because she was so afraid that if she opened her mouth, things would happen. But my favorite part of the story, my favorite part of the story is that after 5 years, the late, great Maya Angelou opened her mouth and nothing was the same. She opened her mouth and she shook the earth for generations to come. Because she opened her mouth, there was space for me. Because she opened her mouth, there is space for Black women who also was abused and who now understand why the caged bird sings. Because she opened her mouth, she wrote plays. Because she opened her mouth, she wrote poetry that only Maya could write and move, generations to come. Because she opened her mouth, I can look up and I can see who I want to be. Because she opened her mouth the same way Kristen did, the same way Latoya did, the same way June did, the same way Jasmine did, the same way Nefertiri did, the same way Nina did, the same way Taylor Drew did, the same way Akia did, the same way Cortesia did. Maya Angelou opened her mouth the same way Deanna did, the same way Victoria did. She opened her mouth the same way Lindsay did, the same way Jasmine did. She opened her mouth the same way Denise did and Nefertiri did. And because they opened their mouths, they made space for all of y'all. See, the gag is, we never needed to hold your literal hands. We just needed to open our mouths. Because when we open our mouths, we create space. When we stop letting people tell us who we are. When we stop listening to the people who told us to hate ourselves. When we stop being afraid of the power of our own voice the way that Maya Angelou became afraid for 5 years. The whole world changes. I'm holding your hand because I opened my mouth so that you can see yourself in this. So that you can feel yourself in this. So that I can help fill empty spaces. I don't need you to be in arm's reach to touch you. Y'all don't need to be down the street from the people you were called to serve, to touch them. Just open your mouth because people are dying to hear from you. Quite literally, people are dying to hear from you. They are waiting on you. They need to hear your story. They need to hear your finesse. They need to hear that thing in the way that only you can bring it. That is how we hold each other's hands, Black women, by opening our mouths so that our words reach crevices that women don't tell anybody else about. So that it shines light on places that have become crooked over time, given the weight of the world. I ask you, Black women, to let me hold your hand and that you hold other people's hands by showing up, by doing it scared, by being very, very honest about where you are and who you are and what you need, by taking up space. That is how we win. That is how we progress. Because as we gain space, we have space to give up. I don't need to stand at the top of the world by myself. I need y'all with me. And as I gain space, I give it up for other Black women intentionally. And then they get space and they give it up for other Black women, and they get space and they give it up for other Black women, and they get space and they give it up. That's how this thing works, y'all. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Because that is how you hold the next sister's hand. I adore you. I mean it. I'm so proud of each of you for showing up, for connecting, for bridging community, for making it easier for others to come behind us and do the same thing, for being an example of what we can do when we come together. I look forward to continuing to work with you, continuing to fellowship with you, to see y'all in person, to inviting more and more women into the fold, because 1,000 women ain't even scratching the surface, man. We have so much more work to do, and we will, but just know that it is about opening your mouth. That is how we create space. And that's all I got to say. I haven't been looking at the comments, y'all, intentionally. But I'm going to scroll through them and absorb all that you all have to say. I promise I will scroll through and absorb all that you all have to say. But just know, all you have to do is open your mouth. That is the hand you need to extend. The same way Nina Simone did, the same way Solange did for me in my weakest hour, the same way Maya Angelou did after 5 years of not speaking. It is never too late. If Maya Angelou's story shows us anything, it is that it is never too late. It doesn't matter if you haven't been speaking for 5 years or 15 years or 10 years or 20 years. It is never too late. Paquita told us that everything the tree needs to be a seed, to be a tree is already in the seed. I'm going to say that again. Paquita told us that everything the tree needs to be a tree is already in the seed. Maya Angelou is a living testament to that. I am a living testament to that. Every single person that was on this stage, and y'all don't even know, they were afraid. And they did the damn thing, right? All they had to do was open their mouths. And they didn't even know that the gag was. They just needed to open their mouth. I knew this all along. I knew that a virtual space could come together where people felt protected and vulnerable and seen. I knew there were going to be tears. I knew it. I just needed to get people to open their mouths, right? And let them see themselves and let them cry at themselves, right? And I'm challenging all of you to do the same. We're doing this every 6 months, y'all. So if you're supposed to be on this stage and you know it, get ready. Open your mouth. There's space for you. All right, I'm done talking on that. I promise. The summit is officially coming to a close. Before I close out and shut this platform down, I want to congratulate yes, I did trick you all, Nina. I absolutely did. I want to congratulate the top 15 winners who are on the leaderboard. I'm going to call out your names. Kenya, you are number 1 with 6,100 points, and you will get a curated gift box plus a 5-hour coaching retainer with me that gives you 5 one-on-one sessions with me that you can redeem at your leisure, and we will get going on your business. Whatever you need, I got you. But you get 5 separate sessions with me. Keisha, you are number 2. Congratulations. You get a curated gift box from Stacy's Rise, as well as a premium business plan package. So in that, we'll have a 3-hour working session together. You will tell me the ins and outs of your business, your vision for your business, et cetera, and I will build your business plan. I will build your SWOT analysis. I will build your competitor analysis. I will build the systems, the layout for the systems that need to take place, and I will throw in a pitch deck so that you can convey it to investors and anyone else that you want to pitch to. Number 3, we have Nina herself. Nina, you have won a curated gift box as well as the Blaze Business Automation Audit. So in that, you and I will spend an hour together, and I will go through a whole lot of things in your business, asking you a whole lot of questions, and I will audit your automation processes, and I'll give you feedback on where you can do better to automate. So in the last 30 days, I've automated over 3,000 tasks on Zapier alone. That's just one platform, over 3,000 tasks. But across about 4 other platforms together, I've automated about 2,500 or so more. So 5,500 tasks that I've automated in the last 30 days. And I'm happy to give feedback on how you can do some of the same things. And then we have 12 more winners who will all be getting curated boxes. These are physical boxes donated by Stacey's Rise, full of products from women-owned businesses around the U.S. So in number 4, we have Anika. Love you, girl. I look forward to you being in the Blaze Business Intensive in January. Cohort 3, shout out. Neff comes in at number 5. You'll be getting your box. Pakita comes in at number 6. You'll be getting your box. Jazz comes in at number 7. You'll get your box. My girl Crystal is coming in at 8. You'll get your box. Aisha is number 9. Don't play with her. You'll be getting your box. Trella, what's up, mama? You coming in at number 10. You'll get your box. Janelle came through from the bottom. Now we here. You'll be getting your box. 12, Michelle, you will be getting your box. Congratulations. Sharika is 13. You'll be getting your box. Cortesia, the prodigy herself, you'll be getting your box. And last but certainly not least, Rose, you come in at number 15 and you'll be getting your box. Ladies, I'm so proud of you for engaging. I'm so proud of the business besties that came out of this. I'm so proud of the angel investment. We watched a real life angel investment happen on one of the days. $1,500 awarded to a young lady in here. So proud of that. I've gotten comments saying that people's calendars are booked for the rest of the month. That's what happens when you show up. I've gotten notes that products are almost sold out. That's what happens when you show up. I've heard that there's going to be some groups started, some author mastermind group, so you guys hold each other accountable. I've seen some commentary around some people just getting on the line together and holding each other's hands while they just start. Super fire, right? So keep that same energy. I know I've not heard all of the stories. I'd love to hear them. Email me at casey@blazegroupllc.com if you want to share some of your wins. casey@blazegroup.com if you want to share some of your wins. But I'm so happy for you all. All right, so I'm about to close this down. I'll leave the platform open until midnight Eastern. And then you won't access it anymore. So let me tell you how you get your content. You will be able to access all 5 days, all replays, including the DJ sets, at blazeknowledgeacademy.com. All of you who can hear my voice, not Twitter land, Instagram land, or Facebook land. I'm not talking about y'all. But excuse me, everyone that's registered, you're already enrolled in that. So blazeknowledgeacademy.com, just put in your email address and your password, and you will have access to all replays for 3 months. You're also part of a community where we will message each other and do some really cool things every single Monday. A lot of you already know this, but every single Monday we get together for co-working sessions and we just vibe. I play my playlist, which is 5-5, and we have 90 minutes of just working on mute. But at least you have at least one part of the week at the start of the week where you know your sisters are showing up and y'all just in a vein, working together. We do a few other things too. So every single Wednesday, those who have ever done the Blaze Business Intensive program, as well as current students, they have lifetime access to Wind Down Wednesday office hours, where I show up for an hour, and anybody that has questions ever, right? They can show up and they get the pleasure of hearing other people's questions and, learning. But I coach in that hour, right? And everyone has lifetime access to that. It happens every single Wednesday. And then we do some other cool, dope stuff. But you all are on the mailing list, so you'll know about it. I think that's it. Please drop a testimonial video. I've been watching them tearing up. Anika, you are so dope. Thank you so much. Kenya, I just got yours through not too long ago. I'm going to watch it. Neph, you are so funny. Thank you for yours. So yeah, y'all roll those in. I look forward to watching them. And I'll let you all get to it. This will be open until midnight, right? And then you can't come back in here. Like, it's gonna be gone. So shoot your shots. If there's some people you've been eyeing and you want to collaborate with, shoot your shot and close that deal. But the community will live on, right? Y'all are officially a part of the Blaze Women's Network. And it's up, man. It's up and it's stuck. I love y'all so much. I will see y'all next time. Good night.